Soundstripe.
Hi, this is Tim from the Street Bake Shop, and I'm going to show you how to bake our lovely artisan croissants at home in your own oven and get the exact same results that we do in the bake shop. First things first, you need your croissants. Pop them on our lined tray with a good amount of room between them. They're going to grow a lot, at least triple in size. They're going to grow while they rise and while they prove, and they're going to really grow when they hit the heat of the oven. So we've got our lovely croissants spread out evenly on a tray. The only thing we need to do now is pop them in the fridge and leave them in there till about 8-9 o'clock this evening, until we're ready for the next step. So it's Saturday evening, I've had a lovely day, it's around 8 p.m, but I want lovely fresh croissants in the morning. These are nice and thawed out. The next step is probably the most important step in getting your croissants perfect at home, and that is the proof or the rise. So one thing to bear in mind is it will depend on the temperature in your kitchen. On a lovely hot summer's day, it might take as little as 8 to 9 hours. On a cold winter's day, it's probably going to take more like 12 hours. But I will show you on the next step what they need to look like before they're ready to bake, and we'll learn how to judge them together. But in the meantime, it's very, very simple. I'm going to load this tray into a cold, dead cold oven. Don't preheat it. I'm going to put them in the oven. I'm going to fill up a mug with some boiling water, put them in the oven as well, close the door, and leave them until tomorrow morning. A good 8 hours at least, maybe up to 12, and then we'll take them out. So, in the oven they go. So, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. My croissants have been in there for 11 hours. They're looking spot on, ready for me to egg wash and start baking. So, how do you know that they're ready for us to put the oven on and start baking, egg washing and baking? Well, first thing you need to do is the wobble test. So give them a little shimmy.
Soundstripe.
And they need to wobble like jelly really. Not super, super wobbly, but a nice wobble. The other thing to look for is delamination. So the layers of the pastry, we call it delamination in the bakery. These little gaps that you start to see forming, that's a good sign. And the final test is give them a little prod, gently, and you'll see the indentation should come back, but not all the way back. If you push them and it completely sinks and it doesn't come back at all, you need to get them baked straight away. And if you push them and it bounces all the way back, they're probably not ready yet. So they need to have grown, they need to look light, and they need to have a good wobble. Okay, so our pastries are ready to go. The next thing we need to do is switch the oven on. You're gonna put your oven on to 170 generally, and they're gonna cook for 26 minutes. The oven has to fully preheat before we put the pastries in. Don't put them into a cold oven. One thing about the oven is not all ovens are the same. Ideally, you want a fan-assisted oven at 170 degrees. But if you know your oven runs hot, turn it down to 160. If you know in general your oven is a cooler oven, turn it up to 180. So the oven's preheating away. The next thing we need to do is egg wash. The egg wash gives them that lovely, crispy, super glazed, shiny exterior. So in here I've got equal parts of egg yolk and double cream. You can do whole egg and cream, you can do whole egg and milk or egg yolk and milk, but if you want that super shiny, lovely golden bake, half double cream, half egg yolk, get the great results. So, one thing to remember, it's dead easy to egg wash, but there's two things to remember really, is you don't want your egg wash to pool at the bottom of the pastries, and you don't want to deflate your pastry. So be as gentle as you can be, and don't use too much. Just nice gentle strokes, good covering all the way across. You don't need to paint the edges. In actual fact, it's better if you don't. If you do, it can stick the layers together, and much like a scone, you don't get the best rise. So, firm but gentle, and not too much. Don't panic if you've egg washed them and you can't put them in the oven straight away because your oven isn't warm enough. It won't do them any harm if they sit on the side for another 10-20 minutes while your oven warms up. The most important thing is that your oven is warm when they go in. And those are ready to go. And I'm going to pop them in the oven.
Soundstripe.
So a couple of things to bear in mind when your croissants are baking is, I know it's tempting, but don't open that door. They need 26 minutes at least. They're not going to need less time than that. If you see through the glass and you can peek through, you've got one of those ovens with a good light and it's clean enough, then, and you see them getting really dark at about 20 minutes, you can turn the oven down maybe to 140, but don't open the door. They will grow and grow and grow in the oven, start getting nice and golden, start to bubble, and then they'll shrink just a touch as they're cooking. Don't worry, it's all good. Don't take them out before 26 minutes. And when you take them out, they should be golden and crispy all round. They should be light to the touch if you give them a quick pickup, but be careful, they're hot, don't burn yourself. And then they're done, but they will need 26 minutes. It's been 26, maybe 26 and a half minutes. The oven was on 170. I did at about 18 minutes turn it down to 160 because I saw they were darkening quite quickly. So let's take them out of the oven and see where they're at. They are looking pretty delicious. I could have spaced them out a little further. As you can see, they are kissing, but that's not going to change the taste at all. So I'm looking for them to be golden all over, even in the layers here, nice and shiny, and a good delicious brown. And if you could smell them, I can guarantee that they smell absolutely delicious. So the only thing to do now is wait about 15 minutes. I know it's tempting, but give them 15 minutes just for the starches to set up and for them to settle before you eat them. Golden window between 15 minutes after baking and an hour and a half. They're going to be absolutely perfection. Be patient and enjoy. Pastries are baked. I've been staring at them for the last 20 minutes. They're finally just about cool enough. Really happy with the bake. They feel nice and light, nice and open. Nice, the egg wash has done its job, lovely and crispy. Last thing to do, I guess, is to eat one. It's a hard job, but somebody's got to do it.
Sounds dry.
It's delicious. It is delicious.
Sounds dry.